Hi. I want to talk to those of you who might be freaking out about what Trump is doing right now. Asking yourself, is he basically trying to dismantle the U.S. government? If you're asking that question, kind of, sort of, yes, is the answer. Is this as bad as I'm fearing that it is? You might be asking yourself. And the answer is, yeah, actually, it is. But I don't want to talk about Trump. I want to talk about you. So we have to align ourselves with the attitudes and the energy, as well as the behavior, obviously, that's going to lead us on the path of resistance that we need to be on. But it's not the old-fashioned resistance. It's not the resistance that, we're going to go to the streets and all that kind of stuff. First of all, the only institution that is set up to be a sort of conduit for what we need now is the Democratic Party. I know many of you are thinking, where are they? They're not saying anything. Individuals are. Senator Chris Murphy is great on this. Bernie is obviously always great on this. If you're looking at in the DNC and saying, where are they? Yeah, that's why I'm running for DNC chair. They're absent. They're packing up their boxes. They're just thinking, let the next chair handle it. The next chair will handle it, no matter. I'm running, other people are running. We will hit the ground running, no matter who it is. And that race is actually this Saturday is the election. In terms of you, just don't go to bed and put the covers over your head and say, wake me up when it's over, because that's just not what we can do. No one of us is going to handle the whole thing. You handle what you can handle. You handle something that you feel is an organization, because this is what's going to happen. It's going to take a lot of people in Congress. It's going to take a lot of people, Senate, House, attorneys general throughout the country. It's going to have to be states. It's going to have to be nonprofit organizations. There's going to be so much activity on so many levels. Just make sure you keep the activity up. If you have whatever your social media platform is, you yourself have a platform by which to wage the resistance to what he's doing. And I think the White House is getting the message. People are not very happy about what's happening with cutting all this funding, halting these funds. And, his press secretary tried to say, oh, it's not going to keep money from individuals. Where do you think all this money goes? This administration is causing panic. This administration is causing fear. This administration is causing pain. And he's taking he's making a full-on assault on government. He doesn't have the right legally to do these kinds of things. He doesn't. I mean, money is appropriated by Congress. A president can't just come and say, well, I'm going to do it anyway. He can, but then it causes all this chaos, and then the courts try to go after him. I want to give you an example. Andrew Jackson, you've probably heard about the Trail of Tears. Thousands of Native Americans who died on what was called the Trail of Tears, and the displacement, making people walk for thousands of miles. The Supreme Court told Andrew Jackson he couldn't do it. And Andrew Jackson said, make him stop me. And he did it anyway. J.D. Vance actually quoted that story as like a good thing in terms of how he thinks Trump should behave today. Trump knows that he can't change birthright citizenship, but he's throwing it out there, and that's a dog whistle to all the people in the states. Get ready, what it will take in terms of states, the 2/3 and all of that, the legislatures, in order to bring forth an amendment. He's just saying what he wants. Everybody get ready. I'm going to say what I want. If the Constitution doesn't let me do it, I'm going to either do it anyway, or you guys need to change the Constitution. And it is unbelievable the way Republicans in the House and the Senate are just caving. It's extraordinary, actually. But you don't cave. I'm not going to cave. People of goodwill, Democrat, Republican, whoever we are, whatever side of the political spectrum, we're Americans. We think our Constitution is fine. And this is an assault on it. And just know in your heart, it will not stand, because you're here. You have that attitude, we'll be fine.